publisher, broker and the subscriber. So to have that one, so now sensors are collecting the data. You are creating some sort of video of your own, the reels. Directly it is getting sent over the YouTube? No. You are converting into the digital form. You are connecting with your eyes? No. I am taking my data is getting collected by using this camera. This camera is getting converted into digital form. The digital form will be stored into the driver. There it is again getting uploaded. Someone who is a subscriber, he is getting that data. One example I will give you, my dear friends. YouTube channels are there. You will get every alert until unless you subscribe. Yes? Same story here. Data is getting captured. That is called the digitization. The era of digital transformation. The data need to be converted into digital form, not only digital form, in the respect to acceptable form also. How exactly digital transformation? For example, this is a temperature sensor. When you get the fever, it is in digital form? No, yes? Your body temperature is digital form? No. You use some sort of thermometer, the temperature with mercury or respect to thermostats, the respect to sensor, it converts into the digital form, then convert into the suitable form to give information over the subscriber. So now data need to be converted into the digital form. So accordingly, we have to see that the conversion of the digital form depends upon the type of sensors used here. Accordingly, we have to convert into the respective digital form. From here digital form to the respective acceptable form. Sometimes you may not require, you don't know the digital format. Sometimes you need to know the voice of it. Your song, when you capture a song, in which form it is? When I am singing, in which form? I will give one more example. I am speaking now, in which form it is? Analog form. It is captured by this fellow, converting into the digital form. When I watch it, again I will be accepting only in analog form. My eyes will not take the digital form. So, but my computer will take into the digital form. So it depends upon the respective subscriber requirement. The digital transformation has to happen as per the management strategies and fundamental changes of the original respective data. So in this particular requirement, we will try to look into the respective technology in the same requirement. For example, enterprise, digital technology, become a digital enterprise as a subscriber. So the same thing is here. You can take care of the entire thing of the cloud or the blockchain to collect the data and disperse the data. For example, the data I am collecting, the sensor is giving the data. The data, sometimes it may be converted, sometimes it may not be converted. The conversion must happen at the cloud, at the broker. Broker has to collect the data from the publisher. He has to give the data, what exactly is data type required to the subscriber. Accordingly only he has to do that. So for that particular purpose, the digital technology will try to convert from one form of the data to the another form, to another form to the another form. I'm sorry. Then another one is a strategic intelligence. So for example, same thing here, how exactly data is getting collected, how exactly data is getting dispersed. So I am collecting the data. So for example, the temperature, okay, since morning to evening temperature, morning will be very less temperature, afternoon it goes to the peak, then slowly comes down. Yes? Yes or no? It happens generally. But for us it is known, but system doesn't know this. So we need to inform the system must give alert to us, the subscriber, that at what is the temperature level I require in daytime. Then only it has to report. For example, what is the normal temperature? 27 degrees or 28 degrees we accept. Beyond that, if temperature is crossing the room temperature, we ask our ACs to switch on. Now we are switching on our ACs. We are switching on. Otherwise, if you keep the respective ACs in automated mode, auto mode, what exactly happens? Whenever room temperature increases certain level, obviously that brings to the respective room temperature. Means we have already informed this fellow to change its temperature. So in the same case here, we have to apply the strategic intelligence for the respective sensors to inform the respective person based on the changes required, based on the appropriate operations. Now we need to get only the information whenever there is a change required. Whenever we want some data to be noticed, that data only we want. In that case requirement, we are trying to take care of this one. Another case study is that the automotive industry. Say automotive, what is automotive industry means? Autonomous vehicles. All vehicles we call them as automotive industry. All of you may be aware of Tesla. What exactly Tesla is? Automated car, automated vehicle, they are basically these days they are popular. How exactly automation happens starting from the engine to the going on the road, coming parking into the respective place wherever you wanted to park. Sometimes it may take help from the driver, sometimes he may not take at all any help from the driver. But you can give instruction to that fellow where you would like to go, where to stop, what to do, everything you can give it. So automated industry can collect various sensor data. So now you go onto the Google Map, you use the Google Map as, how exactly you use Google Map? Any one of you? Boys? Pink shirt? How you use Google Map? You ever use Google Map? Pink shirt, let pink shirt tell. Google Map you ever used? How exactly it works? Ela panchestadi. How it is navigating? Through satellite. Who gives satellite? Who will give data to the Google Map? GPS. How exactly it happens? So you are telling that I would like to go from place 1 to place 2. That fellow will tell you that this is the direction, this is the direction. He will also find that there is a green lines, there are the red lines, there are the yellow lines, there are the blue lines. What are those? Who will give the data to them? Google person is not sitting on the traffic, yes? Google person is sitting on the traffic. But how those fellow will come to know that our Google traffic? Ever you seen the Google traffic also on that? Any Google person is there in Google? Google? No. But how they are collecting that data? Satellite is here in Google? Satellite is there in the sky, somewhere else, 20,000 kilometers away. But who will give Google this data, Google data? No Google person is here, yes? Google Map person is there in Google? He collects data. Your mobile phone is not our mobile phone. This mobile phone belongs to whom? My mobile phone is not my mobile phone. It is mobile phone belongs to Android. Android belongs to Google. So Google is collecting all your data, even though you switch on your location or not. Where is your location, at what velocity you are going, and where you are there. If you are there on the road, he will collect your data. So sensors need to be made use by the automotive sense. The Tesla takes care of that. How you are moving from place 1 to place 2. That is one of the example I have given to you as a Google Map. For example, traffic light monitoring will be taken care by the Tesla car. Opposite vehicle velocity monitored by the Tesla car. How the behind vehicle velocity, any person who is walking, jogging, everything will be taken care. So very popularly IoT will be made use for the automotive industry. Then if you look into the definition of the IoT, so as I said that the devices connected to the internet, who are the devices connected? Publisher, broker and the search. Everybody is connected. Yes? Everybody is connected. Another one is that intelligence. What intelligence are applying? Sensing the data, collecting the signal, sending the data to the publisher, sending data to the subscriber also, whoever to subscribe. Third one is that creating a new value, turning into the service based on the respective requirement. So by using the connected devices and the intelligence over the network, getting a new activity. What is the new activity? Watching TV, using that sensing data, whatever as per our requirement, we try to collect that particular data. Now, as this is not made by you and me, it is basically approved, concept is approved. See, no one, till date you are not aware of that, but DTH is IoT. It is IoT, we have recognized that as IoT. The concept is IoT because it is connected over the internet only. So, for the same requirement, has been approved by the International Telecommunication Union, the telecom services, in the name of connecting few things here. What are the things here? Human, one thing. Service, another thing. All the devices are the another thing. So now we are connecting all these three together and we are calling it as an Internet of Things. As a number, sir. A friend number. It is here, sir. No, I will be worried where he has gone. Five nine 10396. Okay, no problem.